When you are working with animations for a while, you can get to the point that you need more than one animation playing at the same time. For example, when your NPC is idling, but the player is quite close, you would probably like to acknowledge the player and look at him. This makes the NPCs look more real and less like a signposts. And it also improves players' immersion. Another example could be that you are making a multiplayer shooter and you would like to show on player model where is player looking. So how can we do this in Unity? First, you need to go to the character model and create an avatar, if it doesn't already have one. To create an avatar, go to the model import settings, navigate to rig and choose animation type. Now it can be useful to choose humanoid, however, for some reason, it created errors when I assign it to animator. So I prefer to choose generic. You also probably want to create it from this model. You can choose your root bone, in my case it's hips, and click apply. You can assign the avatar to the animator you are using to animate the model. And now you need to create avatar mask. To do that, simply right click in your project and select to create avatar mask. I will call it Titan Head, since it will only target his head movement. Now you need to set it up. Go to humanoid and select which areas it should target, though I think this only works for humanoid, so we will set the bones manually. Go to transform, set to use skeleton from your avatar and import it. If you alt left click on the arrow, it will show you all the bones there are with only one click. Now we want to toggle off all of them and select the only ones we want this avatar mask to use, in our case the head. Now we go to our animator and go to layers. Make sure you selected the right animator. We want to create a new layer, and to set it up, we assign our avatar mask. Choose if we want it to completely override the movement or add to an existing one from other animation layers. Like for example if you have idle animation running on your other layer. I usually set it to override. Now, to make sure the layer is used from the start, we can set its weight to 1. This value is used like strength of how much the layer is used. You can also set this parameter in script during gameplay, which can be used for example when you don't want your NPC to look at your player, like perhaps he went too far away or is hidden. Now, how to make the head move in 4 directions. In our new layer you can create a blend tree and set it as a default state. In my case I want the Titan to wake up first before he can move his head, so I have default state some other state. If you double click on your blend tree, you will open it and now click on it. We will create 2 parameters as we need to move the head on 2 axes. Go to parameters and create float. Name it something like neckx or necky. We can set the blend type to 2D simple directional and add all 4 of our motions. I have already prepared 4 animations for them. The maximum rotation to left, right, up and down. Don't forget to uncheck loop for your animations. We will assign them to motions and set positions according to their place on axis. If you zoom in your preview, your character needs to be selected in the inspector, by the way. You can play with the value slider and see if the head works as you want to. If not, adjust the motion positions. Now in the script you can run this function in the update and set the player's position to whatever transform position you want to track. I want the character to look at the player, so I can use player's transform that position, and this is how it turned out. If you find this video useful, please consider supporting us by liking, subscribing and perhaps wishlisting our game on Steam. The demo is free if you want to try it out, and I wish you an amazing day.